Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a room tour of a studio in Animal Kingdom Lodge, Kidani Village. This is our first stay on DVC points as DVC owners. Our home resort is Saratoga Springs, but when we bought the contract, we decided we want to stay at every single DVC resort there is. So for this first stay for 7 nights, we are staying at Animal Kingdom Kidani Village. So this is a studio, and here we go. All right, so right when you walk in, you immediately have the wet bar. This is an actual fridge, not a beverage cooler. Please excuse everything we already kind of unpacked from our little Publix run. You have a 1 cup Keurig, so it does 1 cup at a time. You just refill it from the back there. Plenty of K-cups, little sink, and then you have the ice bucket. Again, please excuse our chips. Paper plates, bowls, paper cups, coffee cups, an extra roll of paper towels, and plastic utensils, microwave, and toaster. So this is a newly renovated, freshly renovated room. Now it is a studio, so it can become a lock-off with a 1 bedroom over there. 2 studios don't connect. But if 1 bedroom and a studio connect, that becomes what is called a 2-bedroom lock-off. So we come right to the bathroom. The bathroom has a door that can shut the entire thing. Also a door that shuts just the toilet area. Lots of towels, lots of hanging space. Huge, beautiful mirror. Plenty of storage space. I wish they had double sinks, but that's okay. Definitely not H2O products. And new, beautiful, beautiful tile work. Again, definitely not H2O products. A little space for your own toiletries. And of course, we love a tub because we have a 2-year-old and a 4-year-old. And little hand thing that comes off. That'll be cool for the 2-year-old. And what I love actually is that they have a step stool. Like, all Disney resorts should have that. I have never seen that before in my life. Like, of course they should have a step stool for all the little kids that are coming here. Hair dryer, extra things. As we come back out of the bathroom, we have a small storage closet, ironing board, the extra pillow and blanket. This is the extra table that you will see is normally there. But the safe, we just put it in here for now because we will be using the 2nd bed. So here is, we have the Savanna View. Of course, because my personal opinion is if you're going to Animal Kingdom Lodge and you're not doing a Savanna View, what are you doing? Like, why are you even coming here? So we have a little side table, no storage, but it's just a side table with some US plugs and USB and USB-C. Nice artwork. Nice tapestry on the back. You can actually see how like brand new it is. I'm filming this in July of 2026. The like creases are still in the tapestry. That's funny. Beautiful headboard. I want that for my house. I have heard that these closets are the original ones from like the previous versions of these rooms. So that's cool that they kept those. So we have a steam iron. Plenty of storage space for hanging. Another luggage, what do you call that? Luggage rack? I don't know. Laundry hamper, because this is DVC, so we do have access to washer and dryer. And DVC people usually spend longer than, a weekend, so we need the storage, or we need the washer and dryer. a set of 6 drawers here. Plenty of cabinet space. No plugs up here, which usually you do find plugs here. That's interesting. Another trash can. Beautiful little sitting area. And this thing, I want this thing for my house too. This lights up. This light up mirror is gorgeous. Look how cool that is. And then of course that, like, hello. So, of course this is the Savanna View. It's currently like 96 degrees in July, so I don't think there's any animals out right now. We are room 7340 in the Zazu part of the building, so we are actually, the rest of Kidani goes all the way over here, and we are kind of at the tippy end of it, and then Jambo House, the regular hotel rooms, are over there. So I can actually kind of see, like, the main lobby is right there. The one that you usually see all over the internet. Okay, so going back inside. The biggest update is that they did Murphy beds, which I am so excited about. Oh, hello. Fan? Ceiling fan? Didn't even see that. Love it. Murphy beds. I cannot tell you how much I love these Murphy beds in the new rooms. I prefer sleeping on the Murphy bed over this bed because it's newer and it's, to me, more comfortable. So me and my daughter sleep on this, and my husband and my son sleep on the regular bed. And my husband was like, I'll give you guys, you know, the regular bed this time. And I said, oh no, you won't. I'm sleeping on the Murphy bed because it's so comfortable to me. There is 2 pillows that usually go right here, or over here right now. And then a second little table is usually right here. That was what was in the closet. But because we're going to be using the Murphy bed, we took the extra one, put it in the closet, and then that one we're going to move over here, and that will actually kind of act as another barrier to the children if they fall out of bed. They will just fall on that instead of down to the floor. So this comes down. I'm not going to do this right now because I am by myself. Usually I have my husband do that. And inside, I took a picture of it already, so maybe I'll insert a picture here of the nice little picture that's inside of Simba and Nala sleeping, and it's so cute. But so yeah, we will be keeping that down probably for the entire week. My parents are also in a deluxe, or yeah, I think they call them Deluxe Studios. They're in a Deluxe Studio too, so we will use their room as kind of like the hanging out room because they won't be using the second bed, so they will keep it as a couch. Usually we rent 2-bedroom villas for that exact purpose, so like we have a gathering space, but because it was our first visit and it's our first year DVC, we're kind of trying to stretch out the points, and so we did 2 studios this time, and then in September at Old Key West we're doing a 2-bedroom villa just because it's actually cheaper at Old Key West because that's like one of their oldest DVC resorts. And then in January for my kids' annual birthday trip, we go down here every January for their birthdays because they're only 10 days apart. We're doing a 2-bedroom villa at Wilderness Lodge. So, and I've never stayed there before. I have stayed here before at Jambo House probably more than 10 years ago with my friends. Literally the only way we were able to afford it is by just doing a resort only stay for the week. We visited no parks, we did nothing else except for the pool, and we resort hopped and went around and ate at the different resorts and went to no parks because that was the only way a bunch of girls in their 20s were able to afford a deluxe hotel. Now with renting the DVC points, I mean, pretty much anybody can afford to stay in a deluxe hotel if you try hard enough. So that's why I'm such a big proponent of renting those DVC points, especially trying out the different ones. And if you want to come down multiple times a year, that is definitely the way to go. But now being a DVC owner, it's a little bit different, and super grateful that's where we are in our life right now. So yeah, that was the tour of a deluxe studio at Animal Kingdom Lodge, Kidani Village. And we'll be staying here the rest of the week, so maybe I'll upload some more videos so you guys can see some more content, but let me know down in the comments if it was good. This is just like the kind of video that I was looking for, especially these newly renovated rooms. This is the kind of video that me and my husband were looking for, you know, a couple weeks ago when we were trying to see if the room was going to be good for us. So especially us, you know, having a 2-year-old and a 4-year-old, there's certain things that we look for in a room versus somebody that might have teenagers or adults just coming by themselves. Hey guys, future editing Heather here. I just realized I never did like an intro to this part of the video. So this is the entire walk from the Zazu part of the Kidani Village building. There's like Timon, there's like different parts of the Animal Kingdom Lodge Kidani Village. We stayed in Zazu, room 7340, and so that is actually one of the closest buildings that you can get to the Jambo House, like the main Animal Kingdom Lodge, you know, part of the hotel, I would say. Perfect location. It was I would say the walk was equal in time to get to Jambo House, like to get to the Mara, to the main quick service, and then to get the other way to the Kidani Village, the pool, like the Samwadi Springs or Zima pool, I don't know, whatever it's called, the Kidani Village pool. It was the perfect distance, like almost equal, halfway in between both. So during this week-long trip, we definitely took advantage of both. There was basically no need to wait for the shuttle from one lobby to the other, because the time it took us to walk to the Kidani Village lobby, we could just walk to Jambo House ourselves. So I think Zazu building is honestly like the place to be if you're looking at booking Animal Kingdom Lodge.